Hello, it's Peter Geary here from Remax Island Realty, and it's Friday, and I do my Friday figures where I look at recent numbers and try to determine trends in the market. This week, I had a question, and we were looking at property on the sound side of Hilton Head. So you've got on the front of Hilton Head, you've got beach area, and we've done some analysis of rows 1 through 5 and Sea Pines, but there's other great deep water views, and these views are, overlooking Calibogue Sound or Skull Creek or Port Royal Sound. Just gorgeous houses, gorgeous views, and they just, they hit you like in your soul. So I was like, why don't we take a look and see how some of these really spectacular areas are doing in pricing relative to 2005 through 7, which is really the height of the market. So let's take a look at what I'm talking about here. If I look at a picture of the island, here's where you see an area called Calibogue Cay, which there's north and south, and it overlooks here the Calibogue Sound, and then Spanish Wells and Brahms Point, just some of the most premium areas overlooking the sound as well. And then Ribbo Island over here overlooking the Port Royal Sound and Skull Creek over here. Now, we've done a lot of work about what's going on the ocean side, but these are the other sides, and you get beautiful sunsets over here, you get sunrises over here. So let's take a look at what those prices have looked like over time. But before we do that, let's just set the table with, these are the prices for Hilton Head residences, again, taking out Moss Creek and the gatherings. And this is the, unadjusted average price from 2004 all the way to present. And you can see we've hit finally, and you've seen these in other areas, 1.14 million as the average price on Hilton Head Island. Now, that has just gotten back to where we were in 2007 at 1 million. So, that's 15% over. But as we talked about last time, that's 50% over where we were in 2018 and 2019. So we're up 55% right now, but that's just getting back to where we were. And that's how I get a lot of questions. Are we overvalued, right? And it shows that, we're just getting back to where we were 15 years ago, because check out this period of time where nothing happened. This was the average price. Nothing happened. No prices increased. So we finally have gotten a jump, but I think we're just getting back on track. So let's go and look at a couple of those areas. First area I've chosen here is Ribbo Island. Now, Ribbo Island, and I picked a couple of these areas because you can really look at them specifically and not have any other, information get in the way. And I've got sales now based in the MLS from 97 to present. And you can see the high was in the 2004-5 area at 2.14 million, or 2.15 rather. And, where are we today? 2.18, almost identical. So it's fairly flat. Ribbo Island is seeing a very similar situation. This 2020, 2021. Now, you only get about 3 sales a year on Ribbo Island, but it's a luxurious, awesome place, and there are not that many houses. So, but what it's showing is that we're pretty on target. I don't feel we're overvalued there. So let's look at the next one. This is Spanish Wells, and I only took Widewater and Brahms Point. So those are the roads that are on the water and the second row with them. So it's like row 1 and 2, if you will. And back in 2007, the high was 3.1. Look today, 3.1. So you're seeing again, very flat. And, at 3 million as an average sale price back then and today, we're not really overvalued. And now maybe you get it at 6 sales per year in here. So let's look at one more area. And this was Calibogue Cay. Now, Calibogue Cay north and south, we're looking at here, back in 2006-7 is roughly 3 million. Now, this is 2019, and you're at 3.3 and 2.8, 2.7 right in here. So you're at a little below, it looks like. Now, there's been a lot of activity in Calibogue Cay. You usually get about 4 sales a year in there. We've got 10 already this year. So there's been a ton of activity. So all of these areas are showing that we're either at or even a little below where we were in 2000, 5, 6, 7, right in there. So let me take a look if you start adjusting the numbers, though. So if the average in 2007 was about 1 million, the equivalent is 1.3 million. In other words, at a rough inflation of 2.2, somewhere in there, you come up with 1.3 million as the average. And right now the current price is 1.4. So there's quite a differential here for us to continue to grow and to continue to see prices go up. Ribbo Island, the average price was 2.15 that you saw back. That is today 3 million. Again, over what's at 2 million is what we're seeing in the latest sales. Spanish Wells, the same trend. 3 million was the average. 4 million is the equivalent of that. Again, prices below that at 3 million. And lastly, Calibogue Cay, the average was 3 million back in 2007. That's 4 million today. So every one of these areas is below what the inflated price, the inflation adjusted a price would be, showing that there's obviously great value to be had here on Hilton Head Island. To summarize, average price of detached homes are up all over at 50% since 2018, but they're only 10% up versus 2007. You saw those in the charts. And looking at sound views, which are premium price places, they're up, but or they're flat compared to the 2007 numbers. And specifically, Ribbo Island and Wells and Spanish Wells area are just getting back to 2000, and Calibogue Cay is a little bit above. But none of these are above the average price or have gotten back above the inflated adjusted levels, which you saw. So what does this mean for buyers and sellers? It means the market's not overvalued and there are deals out there. And with the current low rates today, it is a time that you should be getting into this market. And sellers, it shows that you still can take advantage of a good market and get the most value for your home right now. So if anybody's got any questions or more information on this, you can reach me at Remax Island Realty. I'll be glad to do virtual tours, community tours, do other home consultations for listings. You can reach me right here. And happy October and have a great weekend.